Gretel and Hansel is a movie about, believe it or not, Gretel and Hansel. But this time it is more of a horror movie than many of the other movies made about them, and it focuses more on Gretel, which you could probably tell from the title. A lot of people didn't want to watch this movie because of the title, and I think that's a little silly. They assumed it would be a feminist movie, which I guess kind of makes sense with the title, but the movie is really not. If As far as feminism goes, it's mostly just like having a female lead, and there's like a few conversations about how like men are afraid of powerful women, but it's nothing that should like keep you from watching the movie. Like, you don't have to like the movie, but I think if you don't like the movie because of that, then I think you just need to like get over it, I guess. I watched this movie when it first came out, January 31st, 2020, and I was excited for it. I was a little let down. I thought it was okay, but I remember feeling unsatisfied leaving the theater. I've rewatched it, and I like this movie a little bit more now, but it still feels really empty. The script doesn't have much story on it, but I've never thought that the movie was boring. I just think that there's a lot more that could have been done. I thought the Enchantress movie was going to be the witch, and I think that would have been a lot better if she was. And they spent more time with the witch teaching Gretel about witchcraft. I think that would have worked a lot better and told a more compelling story. I did like her costume. The Enchantress looked cool. And so does the witch. The costume design in the movie is really good. I also didn't really like what they did with the dialogue in the movie. They made it sort of old-timey and it felt clunky. It's not like old English, but it's different than the way we speak now. They said things like, "It smells of cake," or "I shall write my own story," or "You do want to shut your mouth." And I appreciate how Oz Perkins tried to add this fairy tale feel to the movie, but this did nothing for me. Sophia Lillis is pretty good, but the standout of the movie for me was Alice Cridge. She made a very good witch. The makeup on her face and her outfit was all really good. And I liked her accent a lot too. She makes her character feel like a real fairy tale witch, and I really enjoyed that. It's something I really liked about the movie. The set design is also really great, especially the basement. It looks very creepy and mysterious, and the atmosphere in the movie is really good too. I think where Gretel and Hansel really shines is the cinematography. Out of all of Ross Perkins' movies I'm reviewing, cinematography was the best here. It looks very nice, there's a lot of good colors, and I like the way things are like placed in the frames, and it looks really good. I didn't find this movie that scary. It's not a complete failure of a horror movie, but most of the moments that were the scariest or the most suspenseful or the most atmospheric were dream sequences. I hate dream sequences. They're not scary. All they do is give creepy imagery for the trailer. I guess sometimes they will work like in Hereditary, but sometimes usually they just annoy me. In the beginning, we see when they are wandering around the woods, there are these like three men in the woods, kind of like around them, and it is a pretty creepy moment, but you never find out who they are, and that was kind of annoying. I've noticed that in the third trailer, there's a deleted scene, the shot on the screen, where Sophia Willis brings her arm out and slams I think like the hunter's head down on the table. I really want to know what that was because they haven't released it anywhere, and it seems a lot different than the movie we got. I'm guessing like in that ending, she like turned bad or something, or the hunter turned bad. But you can tell it's after she escaped, and you just don't see it anywhere. I know I had like quite a bit of issues with this movie, but I still don't think it's a bad movie. I think it could have been a lot better given a better script. This movie looks really nice. It has a good atmosphere, good acting, but just like the script isn't that great. I'm gonna give Gretel and Hansel a B minus. So I hope you enjoyed my Oz Perkins series. I will be probably doing more of these in the future. I think I'll do one for Jordan Peele and Ari Aster. So if I end up doing those, make sure to check those out. Thanks for watching. Bye.